Hello everyone. So I'm doing this again because I had filmed a video the other night and the sound just wasn't there at all. So I was like, ugh, whatever. I'm just gonna try again. So here I am. Hi and welcome. Welcome back if you have been watching, and I hope we're all well. Yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. Again, just take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, please check out another video, or hopefully I'll be posting a video that resonates with you more, I am planning on posting more regularly. So this upcoming week, it's Saturday today. So after Sunday, then I'm going to get started on doing the elements again and putting out content a little bit more stringently, more regularly. And that's about it. I hope you're all doing well and taking care of yourselves. Again, it didn't come out in the last video, but I said happy new cycle, happy new year, happy new astrological year. We're in Aries season. I am an Aries moon. Shout out. And it's finally spring again. I'm so happy for that. I'm so happy that it's getting warmer. I miss the sun. I missed the sun a lot. Not that I was gone, but that warmth, that summer, spring vibe, I missed it. Hey, one moment. Remember to drink your water. And, excuse me. That's about it, really. So, I want to thank everyone's angels, guardians, guides, highest vibrational and most ascended and most loving ancestors, loved ones, the ascended masters, helpers, healers, supporters, transmuters, and transformers. I thank you all for being here. I thank you, Heavenly Father, for watching over this sacred reading and connecting everyone with the appropriate messages for their highest good and the highest good of all concerned. And let's get started. In your many blessed and powerful names, amen. Okay, we're going to start this first. So this is going to be a general reading for those who resonate with it. General collective reading. What messages does the collective need right now? Music went out. Okay. Okay, I just got the message. With the temperance in reverse, you're not working hard enough to meet your goals. Here we have temperance. Here, let me fix this. So temperance in reverse. This instantly brought my attention to like black cat energy. I work a lot with the spirit of the black cat, and the black cat is a lot about like, I'm just gonna refer to them as she. I don't know why I always get like, well, not always. I'm just gonna say them. No, she's saying she. The black cat, she often brings up not just opportunities, but being able to identify opportunities. And I feel like in this instance, oh, I never noticed. She's like looking at a mouse right there. There's this being flanked by the Empress and the Hierophant. And for me, like, you know, the keys crossed. This is all adding up right now. For me, this is about, and the split tail, two roads diverged. Right? But the way I'm hearing it, two roads diverged into one. That doesn't make sense. Well, I mean, you wouldn't say diverged into one. But I guess in this instance, it's kind of like two opportunities, two paths, two things crossing each other and becoming one road, one path. I heard it takes a remarkable feat of strength to honor yourself in this moment and honor your capabilities. Like, I'm hearing like you're really gonna have to pace yourself. You're really gonna have to honor yourself when it comes to like giving yourself what you need, what you. I feel like two fates, two destinies, two destinations, if you will, they're kind of like merging into one big path. And it's a very bold path for a lot of you. It's like this thing that you never imagined happening for yourself. And the way that it's creation, it's tried and true hard work, it's obviously about spirituality. And I get like, there's this really beautiful energy. Like, for me personally, the Hierophant always comes off as kind of like cold, like just not very engaging, distant. I wouldn't say aloof, but just like inaccessible. But here, I am getting that it's very warm. Like, I'm getting like very warm, like grounded way of doing practicing one's spirituality or spiritual practices, and there is like this healthy, healing, calming energy that's balancing it out. I feel like this has been a more the Empress energy has been way more prevalent in the past, you know, like this is what you've been working on. But I feel with the balance of this, more free form, more artsy, more like groovy, you know, like flower child energy, you know. And I feel like with this Hierophant, he's bringing in like a tradition, a sense of tradition. Like this is something that has been passed down for generations and generations, and this is like a healthy practice that we're like trying to bring into this, like again, these two roads converging into one, not diverged into one, converge. I feel like you're seeing, like, especially with see how the black cat, her eyes are glowing, and there's like this yellow, and for me that's like, it harkens back to the Strength card, very like solar plexus energy, big cat energy, whether it's the black cat, the lion, the tiger, the puma, the panther, the lynx, the snow leopard, whatever, like these giant beasts of prey. And they kind of have like, they have sovereignty over land and living in the trees, you know, like they're comfortable in either or, they're comfortable in any kind of position, they're very adaptable. And I get that excuse me, yeah, we have the Fool here, like the Fool card, and it has very like, I don't know, I guess technically that's a dog, because it is like the dog with the white rose, you know. But I'm still getting this, like, it's instinct, you know, like it may not be feline, but it's still like this animal instinct. And what I mean by that is like you already have what you know. You have like the free flowing, free form kind of like intuition, and you also have this sense of spirituality and this sense of practice that's kind of like moving you forward with everything. And it's kind of like you're sowing the seeds, but you're also cultivating the ground, you know, like there's intuition and then there's practicum, and you know that this was a long time coming, you know that this is like something that you're going to like start off into and embark on this great journey, like combining these two, converging. Then you have the World, and it's also kind of like with the Ace of Pentacles in this deck. Excuse me, I need a drink of water. Excuse me. The beginning and the end, but like not even just the end. It's like, it's a goal, but it's also with the Ace of Pentacles, The Ace of Pentacles is very interesting because one, it's like a divine offer of something. It's a blessing. It's a great boon that comes from the divine, but it's also very very reliant on work, on your own actions, on your own investment in those blessings. Those blessings aren't just gonna like plant themselves. You have to plant the seed. I always sorry, my alarm went off. I hope I can figure this out later. So with the Ace of Pentacles, I always look at the Ace of Pentacles as like a seed. It's like you went through all the other aces. You had the Ace of Swords, which was the great idea. You had the Ace of Cups, which was like the love and nourishment that you needed to like make this idea. The Ace of Wands, which was like the passion and the drive and the action. And now with the Ace of Pentacles / the World, it's kind of like, are you ready to receive and give yourself this great new start and give yourself everything, you know? So I mean, this is really good. It's just like the universe is waiting on you. The universe is waiting to see what you're gonna do. And it's really, it's humbling. It's a little nerve-wracking, but it's also kind of like prophetic in a way. It's kind of like, we all knew it would come down to this, so let's see what happens, you know? And underneath is the Five of Cups in reverse. There's this, I mean, it's pretty much the universe saying like, are you gonna finally like let go of that feeling of like you don't have anything? Are you gonna let go of that feeling that nothing is going right? Are you gonna let go of all of that? Because it's time. The Nine of Cups in reverse and the Three of Swords. Yeah, this is about like betrayal, like self-betrayal. This is self-sabotage. This is about like, because to me, like, you know, they call the Nine of Cups the wish card, and to me as a reader, the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's a dark wish. It's like what they say about manifestation. Like, if you, whatever you put energy into, that's what you attract. Like, where thoughts go, energy flows. And here with the Three of Swords, I mean, this is like, this has been you thinking the worst, or thinking that, again, that like Five of Cups energy, like you don't have enough, you don't, yada yada yada, you know, and thinking that the worst, that temperance in reverse, like things aren't balanced, things are not going the way you want them to, or the way you think things should. But that being said, like, when is it ever, you know? And you applying both of these factors, your abundance and your creativity, your sovereignty, your spirituality, there's like something with the Hierophant here. There's like this ancient aspect, and I'm also getting like this, yeah, bones. And to me, like, bones, I'm specifically seeing fish bones. To me, bones mean ancestors, and fish bones is kind of like primordial ancestors. Like, I don't know if this, like, this could be kind of like what I was talking about with the big cat energy with the black cat, you know? This kind of goes deep, deep, deep into like past ancestors that have been going through this and that have been through this and who are going through this with you. And these ancestors, like, they don't even speak the way we speak, you know? Like, it's not even that they're 1,000 years old, they're like hundreds of millions of years old. Like, they're not people the way we know people, you know? And these people, like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't, like, I really am, like, it's not like millions of years old, but I am getting like King Solomon type of energy, you know, like I'm getting like way back when, like ancient civilizations, like Mesopotamia, like Babylon, that sort of thing. Yeah, like when they worshipped a Baal and shit, you know, like some ancient Samaria, and there's the keys coming from them. They're also coins, which in turn are also the seed. Like, I feel like you're being backed by like some crazy ancient ancestors, and they're telling you like, we've done this all before. Like, we've done this and we've seen how this plays out plenty of times. And what we're trying to get you to understand is that you're safe. You're safe with us. You're safe with your knowing. You're safe with what you know. And it's all right for you to tap into that. It's very, very powerful. I don't know. It's just kind of like, are you going to go ahead with knowing that you have so many millennia standing behind you, or like millennia of ancestors, of guides, of prophets, of prophesiers, of seers? They're standing behind you and they're helping you work out the kinks. They know, like, it's not as easy as just pulling out a sword and like taking what's yours. You have to think, you have to process, you have to organize yourself. But they're coming in with this hot energy of like warrior energy, but also like this ancient, like I'm getting like merchants, you know, kings, high priests, like these really ancient beings. These, I'm even hearing like really ancient portals are opening, and they're attaching you to this world card. Like the world wants to let you have, and the world, I'm hearing the world wants to let you happen to the world. The ancients, the gods, the all-knowers, the seers, the prophesiers, the prophets, they all want you to happen to the world of today, because you carry like this ancient cosmic DNA, if that resonates with you. Like you have this, like a spiritual DNA, you know? Obviously, like DNA already carries spirit, but like this is kind of like superimposed on that. It's kind of like you come from a great balancing like act. I hear like with the temperance, it's like you are the balance, you are the scales, you are like, you know, like the scales of Anubis, like, but not so specific. It's like more like I don't know, it is kind of like an equalizer. You're a great spiritual equalizer, and you have to bring that to the forefront of your mind, your body, your heart, your spirit, your soul, and the world is going to take notice of it, and you're going to like see how it all plays out. It's kind of like a floodgate opens, like it rushes out, and you'll see like you'll see new pathways are made, and maybe again like these, what used to be two separate roads now form into one, and you will see how like everything lays out before you in a very grand and ecstatic way. And I hear patriarchal, but in a healthy way. It's, I guess it is kind of like you having a hand in reestablishing a more healthy, maybe patriarchy, not necessarily, but also like you're helping heal the divine masculine, because the only way you can help the feminine is by helping the masculine, you know, and both will flourish from this. Yeah, I am hearing like this whole, I heard another reader say this, and like it stuck with me. Shout out to the butterfly path. God bless her. She's such an amazing person. They are an amazing person. But they said, you know, the divine feminine has been denied for a long time, and it's because of the butterfly path that I have been on my own quest of like healing my divine masculine, and I think that has set off a lot of things in motion in my life. And I think for you guys that resonate with this is going to be a really powerful like subject matter for you, and I'm hearing upcoming weeks and months, especially for some of you. I'm hearing like it may go up to August 5th. I hear like technically before that, but it applies up to August 5th time area. And there's going to be a lot of grand changes. I hear like, I mean, like, you guys get in touch with like more ancient shit. Like, I don't know how else to say it, because like I personally, like, with my practice, my spiritual practices, I do incorporate new age and like more I guess you could say pagan. Like, I do identify as a witch, but I also identify as someone who, like, my basis of spirituality is in Christian mythology, Christian basis. And I do see, like, the importance of, like, all of that, like, all that ancient, like, biblical era stuff, and even before. Like, I always like seek that knowledge out, you know. But it's like this marriage of the both, and it's not just like throwing them both into a bowl and mixing them up. It's like a marriage. It's like a respectful, like, both apply, both are applicable, you know, like independently and like respectively and together respectfully, you know. This is just like some ancient shit, you know. This, you have like the earth goddess, you have like the high priest king. It's very interesting, very, very interesting. And it's very like, you even get like Persian, like even like East Indian. Very interesting. I don't know if some of this might be very specific for a couple of you, you know, like, but I don't know. This does seem familiar, but this also feels like I'm talking to like at least 3 of you out there, you know? Yeah. Very interesting. Interesting. Yeah, there is like you ended something ended, and I think it was a way of thinking. And a painful death. I'm hearing the song Special Death by Mira. A terrible mistake was made. Something about a terrible mistake was made. The weight of which would break the back of 10 strong horses. Funny. Very interesting. Haha. So, something broke. Something broke. You, the way you thought, like a very difficult cycle was completed. And it's very interesting that this all happened. So now you're on this like this new way of healing, this new way of creating, this new way of like assessing everything. You're not looking at this dark wish anymore. You're not, it's like with the dark wish thing again, it's like this whole time, because you had such bad thoughts about yourself, about your situation, about things in general, you were manifesting in the wrong, in the negative. You were manifesting shit like against yourself. That's what the dark wish is. And because you were like in this loop, you were stuck in this loop of like betraying yourself with your own thoughts and your own feelings. And now that that chapter is over, you begin again by Purity Ring came into my head. Begin again. So now you've moved on from that. You've moved on from this like 10 of Swords moment. And see, another big cat. That's a tiger in there. And here you are now. The Page of Stones, or the Page of Pentacles. Now, again, that seed, like you devoting yourself, reassessing, and like putting yourself back into this place of like, how am I going to make my fortune? How am I going to make my future? And again, like the ancient ancestors are like coming back and saying like, we will help you. We'll like help you build your empire, your kingdom, your goals. Your dreams will be made manifest. You just have to like apply yourself. And here we have the Eight of Stones, the Eight of Pentacles. Hard work, diligence, dedication, discipline. You have to make that work in your favor. You have to make that like, you have to give yourself that Page of Pentacles, that Page of Pentacles energy, like commitment, you know. And it is about like the finer things, yes, but it's also about experience, knowledge, wisdom. I am getting like there is the necessity to like step up your knowledge game, like take a class in something relevant, you know, and the thing that's going to help you, like get back into learning. Remember that you're never not learning. You keep learning things until your very last breath. And even then, I'm sure you go on learning after that. But there is like this element of like, yeah, you have this new start and you're planting the new seed, but remember that like you don't just set and forget. You set, and while that's baking in the dirt, in the earth, you know, you have to like keep going in other places, you know, like obviously rest when you need to, don't overwork yourself, you know. It's not about pushing, it's about showing up every day and keeping yourself accountable for what needs to happen to achieve your world. And the Ten of Vases, the Ten of Cups, that wish fulfillment and the happily ever after that comes with it, you know. So remember that you have what it takes, you have what you need. And everything is there for you. I want to give They want me to give you another major arcana. Look at that. The Star. You will have your wish. You will have your wish, my love. Gotta work for it. Even miracles take time. Miracles and wishes, they take hard work. I mean, I love fairy tales and folklore, and one of my favorites is Cinderella. Cinderella put in the work every single day, even when she didn't see a goal, she didn't see hope. She kept that hope in herself alive. But she didn't see a way out. She didn't see, like, well, this will all pay off in the end. No, she did it because she knew she deserved better, you know? And that shit came at, like, even when she was given a wish fulfillment, she still had to work for it. Even when she got that wish fulfillment to go to the ball, to go to the party, she still had to go there. She still had to meet with the prince. She still had to, like, connect with him. And then she still had a curfew. And even when all was said and done, and, you know, she was locked in a fucking tower, she still had to, like, figure out how to get from up in the tower in a locked room down to getting her foot in that slipper to be like, hey, that was me. Don't be giving nothing away before I've done my fair share, you know, before I've had my opportunity. So Homegirl was working non-stop, and even in the face of everything, when shit just seemed the most bleak, she was like, no, I'm not. I didn't come this far to just come this far. And I'm not letting some gaslighting narcissist getting in my way. No, absolutely not. And, but that's what all this is saying. Yes, I'm wrapping it up. I hear you. Thank you. The Star, it's already said and done in a way, you know, like, it's kind of like, it's yours to have, don't worry. The star is already there, the wish is already granted in a way, and it's just about you applying yourself every single day, you know? It's about you putting work into it, watering that seed every single day. Yeah. Here we have first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. And that popped up right under the Empress. Both ruled by Venus. And I also think this is the root chakra. I'm not sure. It might be. I don't know what symbol for what chakra symbol that is, but in the release control, there is again, bringing back Cinderella into this, like the whole, she had faith, And she didn't worry about how it was going to happen, but it happened. And she went along with the ride, and she just remained ready. Like, every single moment. Like, I made, like, my friends helped me make a dress. I was ready to get on that carriage. And then all these hoes just fucked up my shit, and and then, you know, fairy godmother pops up, and then she's like, I'm gonna get you to that ball. Pop, there you go. Brand new dress, brand new shoes, brand new ride. Get in, go. She's like, all right, I'm there, I'm ready, like, let's go. And again, throughout the whole story, she was adapting, releasing control. She was going with the flow. She didn't know how anything was gonna happen. She had no idea how things were going to, like, manifest or how they were gonna play out, but she knew good was coming. She knew that good was happening. She was in the middle of it. She was caught up in the drama of it, and she released all control until she had to, like, act, you know? She was like, I don't know, like, and that's one way to stop up your manifestation, is worrying, how is this gonna happen to me? How is this gonna show up? Don't worry about it. That's not the part that you are concerned with. That's where you put your faith and your patience, you know? Because the star is going to happen. The wish, the good thing, the success, the recognition, you're going to get that. Assess the situation. Again, like, she stayed ready, she stayed on it, and she stayed liquid, she stayed malleable, and, like, go with the flow. But when she needed to be like, hey, I need to, like, do something right now, like, let me think of what I can do right now with what I have. And she did it. Even when she came down the stairs, she's all like, hey, it's my turn, let me try it on. And stepmother tripped up that dude and the shoe broke. And then he's all like, fuck, we can't do it anymore. She's like, don't do, like, no, like, I got the other one, bitch. Like, and she was literally like, you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Like, she had that bitch gagged and gooped and pooped. Like, I don't know, like, assess the situation, act accordingly. Whatever you need done to help yourself along this process, because it's telling you, go forward on this long-term process. Have faith. Release control, but act when necessary. Assess the situation. Is this a part where I just have faith and let go? Or is this a part where I recognize that I have to apply myself in this situation, you know? So it all comes down to, like, you being aware that, again, your roads converged, and now you're dealing with temperance, an alchemical process coming to create something new. And now you have to, like, learn a new step, learn a new process, forward moving, you know? A forward moving process, moving forward. So that's it. That's all I have for you. I'm going to give you some charms. I'm not looking. Yeah, success. Some of you might be Scorpios. Yeah, release, like, unlock certain things, and also, like, honor, valiant, kind of like nobility, not like royalty, but like noble, being noble. What a specific message. Yeah, like grounding yourself, like keep grounded, kind of also like keep your eye on your budget, keep your eye on your money, on your cash flow. Who knows, this might end up or involve you traveling. This might involve you like going somewhere for some reason. Maybe you'll get a vacation out of this. And for me, like the pineapple there, because this is like a little puzzle piece of Hawaii. And for me, the pineapple always signifies two things. It signifies success, the crown, royalty, but it also signifies friendship and being unique. With a Scorpio pendant here, I don't know, some of you might be Scorpio, and it could also be like, you know, death card energy. It could be about like you assessing the situation, and you know, like Scorpios are natural, like I'm a Scorpio sun. Hey, what's up? We're the natural detectives of the zodiac. So on top of the assess the situation, it's kind of like stay on top of your game, stay on top of everything around you, be vigilant. R for I'm also hearing rest and relaxation. Take a load off sometimes. You'll need your energy in the future to process things. Keep your dignity and keep your, like, establish good connections. I'm also seeing, like, there's, like, stars in here. It's for the state of Georgia. I don't know if that means anything to anyone. That's interesting. State of Georgia. And it's very, very rare that I get this, the little locket. It's very rare that I get this without the chain. Usually the chain and like all these other little bits, metal bits, they're like all over this. So it's really interesting. Like I almost never see the lock without the chains. It's kind of like free yourself. Again, release control and like just unlock your free movement. You know, it is about freedom. It's about just go with the flow. Let yourself, again, be a little more free flowing with things. Go with the flow. And again, like, I don't know, there is this like theme of like opulence, of something beautiful, something. This is just like a little green emerald button, but it's so pretty. And to me, it always reminds me of like the Emerald City from The Wizard of Oz. It's kind of like about like, it also reminds me of jade. So it is very like expensive energy. And it probably has to tie in with all these like pentacle energies. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope this resonated with you. Really powerful reading, and I hope it finds you well. I hope it resonated. If it does, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and I hope you all are doing well. And this is very powerful. I wish you guys so much goodness and so many blessings, all blessings and protections. And I thank you all for being here. God bless, be safe, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.